What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lidell 2 times, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a perimeter lockdown build. And I have a bunch of builds that I play with, but as of recently, as far as all the patches and you know what I'm saying, badge buffs and nerfs and things like that, this probably been the funnest build to play with. I made this build to stop the left and right cheeses before the patch came out. So now that the patch is out, it's just the build is even more OP than it's ever been, and it's fun as hell to play with. Especially, I love playing with it when I play with randoms because they're man the defense. They love shooting threes, but the defense be the key one of the key problems when I play with randoms. That's also why I made the build myself because I don't run with squads. I run with randoms. I don't have friends to run with on the game, so I run with a bunch of randoms. But this build is a 6'8" shooting guard, so majority of the time you're gonna play shooting guard. You will get switched to small forward depending on the lineup before the game, but other than that, you're gonna be put at shooting guard. You know, you 6'8", 185. You get the 185 weight, so you can get the max speed, the max acceleration, and things like that. 7'6" wingspan, so you can get your hands on everything. I feel like that's part of being a perimeter lockdown. Get your hands on everything. Be able to get your hands up people's faces, contest shots better, and things like that. So yeah, I would max out the wingspan. If you try to do anything else like max out his shooting and things like that, it's you're still gonna be able to keep the same amount of defensive badges, but you will be making a two-way mid-range maestro. Trust and believe, because I tried to edit the build to see what else I could do with the build as far as having all those defensive badges. You can play around with it, but you will 9 times out of 10 make a two-way mid-range maestro. Well, it's confusing. How have they put it? I have to show you guys one of these videos. You get 32 defensive badges though, which is amazing as far as a shooting guard. You clamping look, you clamping anything up that's coming towards you. Like, especially after the update, they can't even cheese left to right that fast. So you really clamping anything up. So 32 defensive badges. And sometimes I put on rebound chaser when I'm get just depend on the lineup. If I do find random people to play with, depend on the lineup, I might run rebound chaser because my rebounds go to a 93. You will snag them hoes. I promise you, you will snag some rebounds. You get 20 playmaking badges. You pass accuracy up to 71 to get you what silver bullet passer, which is decent. You need bullet pass on this game, but at the two guard, I would suggest you have silver bullet passer. And the only other downfall about the build is the dribbling, the playmaking. So if you want to play around with the build, I would suggest play around with the playmaking to help the playmaking as far as his ball handling controls. You know what I'm saying? Because when I play with this build, it's literally strictly spot up and it's strictly defense. Don't get me wrong, I do have it set up for driving dunk and driving layup is about 85, 83. So he can posterize her on silver, but when you play in the rec and you play against a lot of big men, then you're not really you're gonna get some of those dunks off, but some of those dunks are gonna get blocked too. Trust and believe. I know that's all I play is rec. I just started shifting to the park, and you get 15 shooting badges though, and that's good. Like I said, I play spot up, so all you need is corner specials on silver or better, and everything is cash money. Pretty 9 times out of 10, the point guard is gonna have on diamond, or at least on bronze, at least. If not, you still should be able to make it spot up in the corner, as long as you know your jump shot. 77 is a decent three, especially for a perimeter lockdown. So at least you're able to score. You're just not going to be able to score at will. I'll put it that way. You're going to be able, you can score, but you can't score at will as like a playmaking shot would, because I also have a playmaking shot and I have a two-way scoring machine. Scoring on that type of efficiency level with those characters versus with the perimeter lockdown is two different things. You're not gonna be able to do that with the perimeter lockdown, at least not with this version or this build of the perimeter lockdown, because I'm not gonna say it's not fast enough, but the ball handling and your quick first step is not fast enough. Honestly, that's what slows you down. Quick first step is like the key as far as next gen playmaking badges. That's one of the key badges. 14 finishing badges, so that's pretty decent. You get the takeovers, as you can see. You can get the finishing takeovers. You can also play with it, get the shooting takeover and things like that. You will have to reduce your finishing just for the shooting though. You get perimeter takeovers, and you also get paint takeovers, and you also get rebounding takeovers. And mind you, you are a shooting guard at 6'8". Come on now, you see these shades of Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna ignore the other two, Jalen Brown and Tyrese. Oh, how you say his name? Halliburton. Halliburton. I want to ignore those because I don't really know those are besides the first one. But shades of Kobe. Come on, man. Like what else could you ask for? That's one of the builds. The only reason I really wouldn't say it's a shade of Kobe because the mid range isn't high, so you hit those Kobe fadeaways. Now, if I had Kobe fadeaways and my mid range was high, this would be the perfect Kobe build. But as you can see, I went back around and played with it to see what else I could do and show you guys what happens if you make a shooter. If you up the shooting and lower the finishing, I'm finna show you guys exactly what type of build you get. As you can see, 23 shooting, 20 playmaking, 32 defensive. You still get your same 32 defensive, but you risk having your finishing badges, and you will only get four. But me personally, I think having a higher dunk is preferred over having a higher layup. Layups are trash this year. But as you can see now, you can get your I told you you can get shooting takeover. Sorry, not shooting. You can get your I don't know what shot creator takeover. You can get a shot creator takeover now, and that helps with jump shots, ankle breakers, contested shots, pull up shots, like that's what those help for. And you also still get your same perimeter badges and your same uh paint badges to defend low in the paint. You see now when I run with my perimeter lock, I run good shot contest as far as the perimeter and stuff blocks, cause man, that's a nasty combination for a shooting guard to have, especially going on at the same time. That's a nasty combination. You're not gonna be able to score. I'm sorry. Like with those two takeovers on at the same time, double take going, you're not scoring. But you can keep trying and play around with the build. But I play around with the build, and exactly what I told you, they made me a two-way mid-range shooter. But I can't say the build is still doable because he can shoot. And he would be even better if I made him for the park. This is a rec build. So if I made him for the park and then I decided to reduce the what free throw, if I'm a park character, I don't need free throws. So if I decide to reduce my free throws and took that towards somewhere else and lower my passing to a bronze passer, I would be able to upgrade other things, and it would be a lot. He would be a lot more efficient for the park. But for his rec, this is the probably the perfect rec build for me. This is the main rec build that I play with. But you could tweak and play around so you can make it a park build. But I would suggest making this for the rec. Which I also do run with it on the park though. Don't get me wrong. I run with it on the park and it's still some fun. But I only call it a rec. The only reason I call it a rec build because I have free throws higher. In the park, you don't need free throws. It's fucking pointless. So yeah. But as you can see, this is how you make a perimeter lockdown. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, leave a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to play, hit me up. Drop your drop your name in the comment and I'll hit you up. I recently been on Xbox playing, so I'm still around, man. Just catch up with me. I'm gonna get back and drop more content and be more consistent as far as the videos and things like that. Cause I do want to consistently put out more gameplay and try to get my fan base rising, my subscriber base rising. So work with me, guys. And till then, catch you guys later.